it says, okay, we're recording. Hi, guys. Well, I guess that's our intro now.
Just a scream.
Okay. Hi, guys. This is another episode of this podcast thing. Today,
Or is it?
Or is it?
I'm
Okay.
here to break the minds.
So today we have Watermelon, Greentail, and Xephina here, as well as a special guest to help me because I don't know much about D&D. I mean, I know stuff. Yes. I know more than probably everyone else here, other than our special guest. But, so I have someone here to help me. Basically, we're gonna be playing D&D. Nothing super special there. We just thought it'd be fun, and so yeah, that's what we're doing.
I'm willing to learn how to play.
So yeah, we have someone here that will help us if we mess up, and I'll try my best to be the DM.
And you said your rules are kind of slack, right?
Yeah, we're being not very strict on the rules and stuff.
Thank you, because I don't know how to play.
Yeah, this is gonna be the easy version.
Alright, okay. But, okay. For some reason, I can't just live with the fact of my...
It's too late to change it.
Person.
It's too late to change it.
You're a bird. It like this.
It's okay. Right now on the screen for the recording, there's gonna be a speed paint. I'll have to suffer through drawing the bird. So yeah.
I mean...
Just draw your normal character green, and we can all pretend that you're part Arakakra.
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
Just use our imagination.
Imagination.
Isn't that like the whole point of D&D?
I guess so. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know half the stuff. I just know some
stuff. Is my normal character just part bird? I can't remember the name. Araconda, I think.
Arakakra.
Akra.
Bird.
I can't think.
Like Arakakra.
Arakakra. Okay. Right?
Yes.
Did I say it right? Did I say it correctly?
Close enough.
Yay! Close enough.
So, yeah, I don't know how to start. Should we... Logan, we need help.
Logan, we need help.
Well...
Should we start by saying what our characters
Introducing characters, I mean...
Yes.
For your campaign, I'd say it'd be something along the lines of, you wake up in a room.
Okay, so I didn't know if we should just start the campaign or if they should explain their characters first.
Yeah.
Should we all, just read out the backstory or something?
Yeah, some of the backstory might be a tad bit different, but it's not really gonna matter much in this campaign, so, yeah.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Not me, because I'm just gonna have a nervous breakdown.
I guess I can. Zeph is a young adult with long black and purple hair. She is an elf. She is the last of her kind, an Andorian elf, or in this game, a high elf. She used to be an elven princess, and she chose to stay behind when the rest of her kind left. She turned her old home of Lothlorien into a haven for travelers, and she's calm and usually the voice of reason when conflict arises, and usually tries to keep her previous royalty a secret, her headdress being the only remaining symbol of that royal status.
Okay.
Also, sorry if you hear my brother in the background, he's talking to me. He might just randomly talk to me, so...
It'll be the last podcast all over again. Okay, Watermelon?
Okay. So, Watermelon. A teenage girl who lives in a small town. She's usually quiet and doesn't talk to a lot of people. She looks very different from normal people. She dyed her hair green and red and wears a headband with ears on it and a tail that's connected to her belt. She lives with her mother and is an only child. Her dad left when she was younger, and her dad practiced magic, and that's why she practices magic as well.
Yeah. Okay, finally.
And Zeph is also rogue. I forgot to add that.
Yeah. And then finally we got Greentail. I don't know why I
Okay,
talked
let me.
like that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's completely and utterly fine. Let me just get to the thing. Okay.
Wow.
Mine is somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Just gotta get to the backstory. All right. Greentail lives in a nice and accepting town alone with her twin sister, which is Devlin. Basically they look exactly the same, but just Devlin's a little bit darker shade of green. Her parents had died both when they were both younger, mother to an illness and father to, not gonna trigger anyone, the big S word. But they both have a very strong bond together and will do anything to protect each other. Green is shy and nice and pretty quiet when you first meet her, but when you get to know her more, she's kind of like Zeph. She's like the mom. She's like the mom of the group, and basically will get mean if she has to. She basically still has the same traits, but just a little bit more outgoing and courageous, I guess.
Okay.
And she basically Green is just Burr is just Burr is just a green fox furry, but part Aarakocra. Yay. Did I do it correctly? Did I do it right?
Good enough.
Yay.
Basic just stuff. So yeah, I guess we should start the campaign then. Okay.
Me too.
I have to make sure. I feel like I'm gonna screw this up, but you know what? If I do, then Logan will correct me. And yes, I'm calling you Logan because you are Logan.
No.
Yes.
You know what? You can go without a rule book, you know. I could just leave.
No,
Please
don't.
don't. 3 of the 5 people have no idea what we're doing.
Okay. But Logan, it's easier to say than. Please.
Well, then just say like bionic or something.
Fine.
Or even if it makes it much easier, you can just use my real name.
Okay. Okay. Let's just start and suffer. So basically, you wake up in a dark room. It's just an empty, small cube-like room. It looks like there's no doors and there's only a dim light on the top. You aren't chained up to anything, and there's just it's just completely empty. What do you do? Oh, there's also like other people there. I thought like just.
Should we have like an order of like what we're doing, like who's saying stuff?
I don't know. Probably not.
Might make it more organized.
So we're stuck in a room. It's just an empty room with no doors
No
or
doors,
anything.
no nothing. It just is completely empty. And you don't remember how you got there. You just kind of woke up in a dark room.
Sorry.
For one, my character just stays quiet and just silently panics.
I mean, do we try to look and see if there's a weakness in the wall or something to get out?
You can do that.
Okay.
So you're examining the walls, trying to see if there's a way out.
Yeah.
Okay, Watermelon, what are you doing?
No, I'll join Zeph in examining the walls.
Okay, so basically, sorry, I'm kind of anxious. So
That's fine.
Watermelon and Zeph are just looking at the walls, trying to find any way out, and Greentail is just sitting in the corner panicking.
Me.
So do
That's
you
me.
guys introduce yourselves to each other, or are you just gonna like just be silent?
I mean, I guess Zeph would probably introduce herself because she's kind of used to being around strangers.
Okay.
I guess Watermelon will probably introduce herself as well. But a
Yeah,
very
and
simple
I
introduction.
feel like I should explain this. You guys can say what your characters are saying too.
Cool.
It makes it more helpful just to know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, voice chat RP.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. I literally just have to get myself into character of how Green would actually perform, how Green would actually say this. She is at the moment panicking out of her mind. She doesn't know where she is, and she's like, she doesn't know where her sister is either, so that's another thing to add to her anxiousness.
Can I try and help Green calm down?
Yeah. Should she roll for that? Kylie, should she
I
roll for
mean-
that? If it's
It
effective.
depends on what you think. I mean, it's your campaign and you're the DM. It's like all DMs make characters or players roll for different things. But if she did
Okay.
roll, it'd be charisma.
Then yeah, I guess she can roll.
Okay, so what do I need to roll to?
20D,
20.
I think. Yes.
Okay, so I'm rolling the dice, and it's 12 is what I got.
Okay, I need to see if you get anything added for your charisma or not. You get +2 charisma, so that's fine. So you rolled a
Okay.
14, so that's like kind of successful, right? Like it happens.
Yeah, and it depends on the DC difficulty. Like you can set it mentally. Like 13 is successful, 15 is successful.
I'll
It's
just
hard.
go with that was a success because calming down people was. Yeah.
Okay.
It was successful.
Yay!
Okay, so basically Green gets basically calms down, and she does like quietly introduce herself and shakily, and also just shy nature. She's just mostly scared.
Okay, so does she start helping them try to find a way out yet, or is she still just
Yeah.
okay?
In a sense, yes, but she is in a panicky state.
Yeah, so she's still a little anxious, but she's she's helping.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you guys are looking around trying to find a way out, a door just opens out of nowhere, and what walks out is a small creature. You can't quite tell what it is, but they're really short, and they just walk up holding a clipboard. How do you react?
Scream.
I'm just overly just confused. I'm confused.
I only heard half of that, so I
too,
can't
me.
react.
Really.
Basically, a small creature walks through a door. They look like a person, I guess. They walk through, they're holding a clipboard, and they close the door behind them, and it disappears. They walk up to
That's
you guys, and
different.
they look at you, and they look very just kind of annoyed. Like, they look like they don't really want to be here, but they're doing a job.
I'll just kind of hiss.
I'll be the voice of reason and ask, how did we get here? Why are we here? Kind of thing.
Okay.
And for
Just with
me,
the
I would
hissing
just
watermelon in the background.
and for me, I would just kind of like wave shyly at the person.
Hides behind Zeph and Watermelon.
Okay. They look up at Zeph and they answer the question. Basically, this is gonna be your new home. Well, assumably, you guys don't look like you're smart enough to even get out of here. You'll probably
Okay.
die here too, but oh well. Anyway, I need to know your
Wow.
names and stuff just to write it down or something.
You don't
They
deserve to.
start flipping through the clipboard and they flip to like what looks like a blank page. So, elf person, what's your name?
Can I give him a fake name, or do I have to give him my real name?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
I guess I'll just go with my real name. My name's Xephina.
They kind of chuckle a bit, like finding it a humorous name. They then turn to Watermelon and say, "Okay, how about you?"
I will say you don't deserve to know my name because I don't care.
They just kind of look at you with the kind of just kind of done with it expression, like you don't seem to be any form of royalty, and even then, that won't matter here. So tell me your name or else.
I'll just say watermelon.
They chuckle a bit.
Watermelon.
Wait, like the fruit?
Yes, like the fruit. Leave me alone.
They continue laughing as they look at the person standing behind them. And what about you? What's your name?
in in a more sensible way, in a really shy and also shaky voice. My name is Greentail.
They start laughing hysterically. Wow, this is definitely a weird bunch. Anyway, you guys deserve some form of explanation of why you're here. Basically, this is gonna be your new home, unless you die or manage to escape, but I highly doubt that last one will happen. So yeah, enjoy your stay and try not to die. I mean, I don't care. And then they start walking back to a door that appears.
Can we run out of it?
You can try.
Should I roll for it?
No, it's okay, but
You should probably roll for it.
Okay, rolling. 16.
Got a 16.
I'm gonna send a screenshot just so you can see.
Okay.
Are you Victor?
That would be a roll for,
No.
dexterity probably.
dexterity. I need to see if you get anything plus for dexterity.
Wait,
You
what's
get
going
plus
on?
3 dexterity. So you rolled a 19. You managed to slip through the door and they yell at you. Hey, get back here!
I'm outie. I'm outie.
They close the door behind them and start chasing Watermelon. For this campaign to continue, I kinda do need you to be captured. Or else this campaign is gonna fall apart. So you run out, you're running, and you trip over a rock because, well, you didn't see the rock. They drag you back in, and they look very, very annoyed. You can't escape that easily. Come on, like, you're just gonna ruin this whole thing.
I can try.
They scoff a bit and walk out the door, slamming it shut as it disappears. You guys are left in the dark room again.
I'm probably
Can I examine where they walked out of to see if I can figure out how the door works?
Yes, you can examine it.
Cool. I start examining where
looks
the
like
door
a blank
was.
and empty wall.
Can I
Okay.
just lay on the floor?
You can just lay on the floor if you want.
I'm just laying flat on the floor, face down, just questioning existence.
Green, you have wings. Can you fly up and look and see if there's anything on the ceiling?
Sure. I go ahead and just fly out to see if there's any escape route.
So far, all the walls, ceiling, and floor look like they're exactly the same and nothing's there.
I
Did you
heard
guys do anything
silence.
else, or
Well, I heard silence, so I didn't know what
I heard
happened.
Yeah, you cut out.
No.
okay?
I land back near Xephina just to assure that there's really no way out.
So
And
basically, all the
then I
walls
start
are
panicking a
smooth,
bit.
just kind of stone. Like there's nothing there. So do you guys keep examining, or are you just done with that?
Well, I mean, is there any way to try to use magic to get out? I don't know
Yeah, what
what
kind of
anyone's
magic do
powers
I
are.
Probably.
Yeah,
not.
that.
I know that Xephina doesn't have any spells because they're a rogue. I don't think any of the spells that you guys have could even do anything. So probably not.
I can't do much with my magic. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my sheet.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think
I haven't
rogues
set
have-
up my sheet yet, so I'm kind of confused.
I
on what
set
to
it up
do.
for you. I sent it through the thing.
Do I have my knife on me? Or
Yes.
no?
Everything that you had on you when you left, like wherever you were last, everything you had on you still have on you. You also, if you guys like, are you guys like looking at yourselves and like seeing what
looking
you
at
have and
Yep,
don't have?
finally.
Well, I was gonna say, because if I have my knife, can I try to cut where the door was and see if I can cut through the
You
wall?
can try to do that, but it is seriously just like a flat blank wall. But I
Okay.
will say, as you go to grab your knife, you notice there's a small pouch of like coins in it. That is the currency. That's important for later. You each have just a bag of coins on you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so I have money.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm rich.
So Xephina's trying to stab the wall. Greentail's just kind of sitting there, and Watermelon's laying on the floor.
Hey, at least I'm doing something.
She's probably having an existential crisis.
Okay. As you guys are doing this, you hear a voice. It sounds like the same person that just walked in. Okay, so you might want to back up a bit from the center of the room and stuff, cause I don't know. I don't want you guys to get hurt so early. That ruins the entertainment
I mean,
value.
I'm still slashing at the wall, so I'm nowhere near the center of the room.
I just quickly get near Zeph, but
I'll
also
just-
a way that I don't get hit by the
I'll just run
dagger.
straight into a wall.
Okay.
Just full force into a wall.
As soon as you guys move, 1 second. How many sides are there to a cube? 6 doors. Sorry, I forgot how many sides a cube have. 6 doors appear. 1 is on the ceiling, 1 is in the center of the floor, and there's 4 on all of the walls. You hear the voice on the. Oh, you hear the voice again. Okay, so basically you guys can go through a door. You all have to agree on a specific door, or else, well, the person that disagrees will, kind of die. So yeah,
Oh wow.
pick a door, any door.
So what can we see? Or are the doors closed? Can we see
The
anything?
doors
on the
are
other side?
closed, and
Okay.
they're
Do they
like,
have any windows on them?
no, they don't.
Okay.
So it's just like wooden door.
Okay.
Like,
On the door, okay, assuming that you're standing, all facing the same way. On the door to your left, you can feel a slight cold breeze coming out from the bottom of it. On the door to your right, if you touch it, it feels like it burns you. On the door in front of you, you can't really hear much, but you can hear the slight sound of rain. On the door behind you, you can't hear anything or feel anything. However, you think you can see a small glowy light through the crack on the bottom. On the door on the top, you can't tell anything because it's on the top and you can't really see it unless you're flying. And on the door on the bottom, you can hear voices.
You
Cellar
cut out.
door.
You
You cut
get
out, yeah.
On the bottom door, you can hear voices coming through it.
Mm.
I know
Okay.
it's
So what door
Doritos.
do you guys pick? You have to all agree.
Well, we can, for reasonable well, Green just speaks up and just says, let's not go through the door with that's cold, hot, and also on the floor, because the floor one seems creepy.
Well, at the same time,
Well,
I
the
feel
voices
like
are
this
like,
might be.
it sounds like people in a town more so. It doesn't sound like voices like, come here. It's more like, just...
I feel like this might be a test of some kind. So something tells me we might want to go towards the door that's the least desirable. So my guess would be the hot one, the one that's hot to the touch.
You all have to
Question.
agree,
No.
so,
I know. I'm just giving my 2 cents on what I think.
how hot is it?
Um,
it's like
Yeah.
if you put your, have you ever put your hand on a hot car that's been sitting out in the
Yes.
sun? It's that
Yeah.
hot.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we could go to the townsfolk door. They. I
So
don't know.
I feel like cold air might be an indicator of the outside, although it could be a ruse. Rain could have the same thing. It could be the people could be trying to lure us down, even if it does sound like a town. It could be a lure. Obviously, the
Why
heat
would
could
they
be
just
fire, but
Why would they just let us leave?
we're negating the door with the small light and then the one on the ceiling that we don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Is
those
it possible?
two are
Check it
like
out.
the most
I can check it
mysterious.
out.
Yeah,
Only
Green,
one
do you want to try to check it out and see if you can notice anything from the door on the ceiling?
Yeah. I go ahead and fly up to the ceiling to see what the door looks like and how it is.
All the doors look
Just
the
be-
same, but when you go up, you can actually hear people walking on top of the door. Like, you hear
Oh, man.
footsteps.
I fly back down to the others. So there's people walking up there.
So if we open that door, we potentially let something into the room.
Yes, potentially.
And if we open the bottom door, we are potentially going into a room
Full of
with people
people.
that could hurt us.
It would be helpful if I knew how many floors up or down we were. Well,
you don't.
yeah, I know. I still stand by the wanting to go through the least desirable one, but I'm willing to let my opinion sway if you guys want to go towards, I think you guys were saying the village thing.
Maybe
I
the
thought
door
we
at the
just
light. It seems plausible.
For all we know, that could be a broom closet.
I mean, we don't know for sure. It could just be an outside. It could be the outside.
They would not just let us leave.
You're probably right there. I don't know though about. That's why I was thinking about the least desirable one, because if they don't want to let us leave, they think we won't pick the one that's like possibly going to burn us to death.
But then what if you do get burned to death?
Yeah.
Well, then I died trying. But I understand if like nobody else wants to do that.
I mean, I think it's a great idea. I'm not being part of it.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna give you guys much hints, because I genuinely, I will tell you though that if you guys were escaping, then this would be a very, very short campaign, so none of these doors lead to an exact escape, however some of them will heighten your chances of doing so.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. None of these doors are an exact escape. That would just be a very boring and quick campaign.
Can we hear what the people are saying down below us? Can we hear like actual
It just sounds like chat, like just people walking by, chattering, just like if you were in a shopping center.
So nothing important or of value.
No.
But
have we narrowed down the selection? Have we ruled out any doors?
From what I've heard, no.
Okay, well let's start with that then. Let's start by ruling out stuff.
I swear if this podcast is entirely you guys just picking a door. What did you say,
Watermelon? What is the door in front of us?
The door in front of us is the rain one.
Yeah, the door in front of you can hear rain.
Well, from the people, they could actually be guards or actual people that want to hurt us. So,
well, how about we rule out the one on the ceiling, considering only one of us can get to it?
Yeah. Me
right.
and Zeph can't fly, so we won't be able to get up there, so we can just rule that one out.
I mean,
well, Greentail can roll for strength and try to pick you guys up.
Yeah.
And wait, if that fails, we're still stuck.
Yeah.
Could I test that out to see if I can actually
I do want to say that you guys haven't exactly tried opening the doors.
Wait, can we look out them?
You haven't tried opening the doors. However, you
had the option of looking out.
Yes, you did. I didn't say anything because I figured that'd be the first thing you tried.
Oh, we're idiots.
Well,
I figured that's the first thing you tried.
I can go ahead and fly back up to the door on the ceiling just to take a peek at what it is.
So do you just like crack it open?
You sure you want to do that? Because there might be people that fall into the room with us.
So do you do that?
How high even is the ceiling?
It's not very. It's like a standard room, like standard room height.
Okay, so no one would die if they hit the ground.
No.
Might break the door and then fall through the.
I'm more worried about whoever falling through attacking us.
Wait, if they break the door below them, then we'll be able to see what that is too.
Oh my god. Just open the door, it's fine.
Okay, so you open the door. So you open the door?
Okay, I peek open the door in the ceiling.
Covering it is like a sewage grate, and you can still see people walking by. And when you look up, it looks like it's, just a normal looking town, and people are walking over the sewage grate. You can hear, now that you're actually up there and the door's open, you can hear people talking. Nothing's important, like, people are just like, oh, hey, rainy day, isn't it, sort of thing. Like, they're just having normal conversation that people do. So yeah.
People have normal conversations?
I go and open the door that is hot, because that's...
As you open it, you're hit with a wave of hot air. When you look through, it looks like there's just a pool of lava in the middle of it, with very few little areas that you can actually step on.
Okay, well then I'll go and open the cold one.
When you open the cold one, it looks almost exactly the same as the lava one, except it's all icy and cold.
Okay. I mean, we have this possibility of surviving there for probably a few minutes or so.
Yeah, it's like way below freezing. Like, you're hit with a wave of cold air and it sends shivers down your spine, and it doesn't look very pleasant if you like hot weather.
Okay, I shut the door to the lava room and go over to the door with the light.
Oh.
As you look in, it looks like a small, dark, cold cavern with these glowing crystals, and it actually looks kind of pretty, but at the same time, it's
Ooh,
just a
that sounds
cave.
pleasant.
I land back down and go ahead and look at the door with the rain. Or look through the door with the rain. I can't speak today.
One on the floor is the only one we haven't opened yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look through the door with the rain, and it looks like it's a beautiful forest. However, it's raining very heavily.
Forest-like area? You cut
Yeah,
out again, sorry.
and it looks like all these the door to the cave, the door that goes up, and the door with the rain all look like they lead to outside.
Yeah. You cut out again in the middle, sorry.
The door with the cave, the door that goes up, and the door that with the rain, they all look like they can go out. They all look like they're outside.
Okay.
Can I open
The
the floor door?
forest.
And then the floor door.
So when you open the floor door, you're
Oh,
looking
no.
over at a town of people, at a shopping center with people in it. It looks like people are just buying things, and it looks like a pretty full area. Like, there's a lot of people.
Let's not have social interaction, please.
I was about to say
Social
the
distancing.
The forest door seems the most alluring to me. That or the cave. I don't know about you
Yeah,
guys.
because it looks like it goes somewhere.
The cave looks more, I guess, well, personally, I like crystals. They are pretty, and if I could, I would just hold on to one. So basically, personally,
Watermelon, what's
we
your
would go on
choice?
to-
Yeah, you guys need
go
to
on
agree.
to the crystal
Watermelon.
cave door.
Whatever you guys choose, I'll go with.
Well, that's the thing. I'm between the forest and the crystal, and if you agree with green, I'll go into the crystal cave. But if not,
We're gonna be stuck with
I'll go.
disagreement.
Okay, I'll agree with the crystal cave, so Watermelon can agree with us.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so
Just
you
a
go
short
through the door with the crystal cave. As soon as you go through, the door disappears behind you, and it's just a blank, empty wall. The voice comes back on. Oh, so you guys like pretty things. Okay. So yeah, you guys just kind of need to go through here and stuff. I mean, I don't know. You guys can just sit here and die if you want, I guess,
I'm
but
fine with that.
it's all up to you, really. I mean, I'm not forcing you to do anything.
I might be going too philosophical into this, but Zeph kind of looks around at the different crystals to see if maybe there's some kind of attachment to them and a reason why they're there. Specifically, if one matches the crystal in her headdress.
They're all just glowy crystals. They look pretty.
They're
They're all just pretty
Fair enough.
glowy crystals.
Greentel is just looking around, just basically,
So do you guys
basically,
start
if-
going into the cave?
Right. Basically, Green is just looking around the area, just happy to be there, and if she finds a loose crystal, she'll gladly take it.
Oh, do you take a crystal?
Yeah, if it's loose,
There's
loose
like
enough
little
that it
crystals
has
that
to-
are kind of loose that you can just easily yank out. Do you take one?
I take a pretty green glowy run.
As you take it, the ground starts to shake.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, great.
You can fly. Thank you, Green.
I quickly put it back.
The
Never
ground
mind.
stops
Sorry.
shaking. The voice comes back. Oh yeah, you might not want to do that. I honestly don't know what you did. You might have unleashed some sort of beast or something. You know what?
Is
I
the
just work here.
cave
I don't know
just-
how all this stuff works.
Is the cave just a room, or is it like a path that we can
There's
follow?
a path. Like, you can go into the cave.
Okay, well, why don't we, now that we know that pulling crystals from the wall might be a bad idea, why don't we try following the path?
That'll be smart.
So you guys follow the
Just, like,
path.
immediately apologized when she did that too.
She's like, I'm sorry.
Basically.
It's good, just don't pull any more crystals out of the wall.
Okay. So you
Or
guys
the
start.
floor, the
You
ceiling.
guys start, walking down the cave, and as you go, there's like more stuff starts appearing. Like there's gold coins and like, fancy things, and like, it looks very luring. Like, it's like, that could make me rich, sort of thing. And so do you guys grab anything, or do you guys are like, nah?
No, it's already obvious enough that we do not grab any crystals.
Well, not all of them are crystals. It's like there's some other things. Like it's just a bunch of like gold and jewelry and stuff like that.
I feel like it's
Well-
supposed to be a temptation. Maybe we're not supposed to take anything but give something up. You said earlier that we have the bags of coins.
Yeah.
So out of a test, Green just takes out the bag of money, takes out a coin, finds a pretty necklace, and just swaps them out.
The
Indiana
ground
Jones
starts
style.
shaking.
Ah, come on. Green then places the necklace back.
The ground continues shaking for a little bit until it finally stops. So this time the ground shook a bit longer once you took
Okay.
it.
Alright.
What happens if Zeph takes out a coin and just places it? Doesn't try to replace anything, just places it down like on a piece of gold.
One of the a few of the crystals stop glowing.
Oh, shoot.
I
Should we,
can't
like,
believe
take-
that my idea was
Should we
right.
Should we
Should we
try to
take
grab
back-
one of the non-glowy ones?
Yeah, Zeph tries to grab one of the non-glowy crystals.
The ground starts shaking again.
Puts
Oh,
it back. Puts
As
it
soon
back.
as she puts it back, the ground does not stop shaking. And this time
Oh,
it's a
God.
bit
Puts
more
a
coin
violent
with
than
it.
the other few times.
Puts a coin with it.
It stopped shaking.
Ah!
Goodness.
Okay,
Alright,
no
so-
more pulling crystals ever.
Right, don't grab
Crystal
anything.
alone.
Do not grab anything.
Okay, so maybe Zeph tries to move over to another area and puts down another coin to see which crystals go out.
Some more crystals go out. However, it's only like 1 or 2 go out this time, and it's
Okay.
a lot less than before.
Right.
Does it point in a certain direction, or is it just
No,
the
it's
ones
just random
around?
crystals.
Okay.
Okay. Just random.
We try to make all of them not be glowy. Like we all have a lot of
Let's not spend it. Let's not just literally just drop all our money in this stupid cave. We might need
Well,
money later.
Maybe each of us should try giving one coin each to see what happens.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
I'll take one on my bag.
I already tried swapping a coin with the necklace, so it's obvious that we can't really take anything anymore, even if we do like a trade type thing.
Yeah, but maybe all the
Fine.
crystals might go out if each of us tries to give something up.
Mm,
We could
So
try
I'll
it.
put down a coin as well.
Well. I
So
had to-
Watermelon puts down a coin.
Yes.
More crystals go out.
And then I hesitantly just place a coin to the ground.
Next thing you know- Next thing you know, all the crystals have gone out except for a light that's in the distance. Do you guys follow it or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Green does not hesitate. Just literally just runs to the light.
The light leads to a door. It's a normal-looking door. Do you go through it or not?
Yeet.
Yeah, let's go through it.
Yeah.
As you go through the door, you're in a room like before. There's doors on the ceiling, on the
Oh my
thing,
god.
and all that.
Did we
The
just go in a circle?
Oh my god.
The door behind you disappears as soon as all of you guys enter. The voice comes back on. Wow, that's surprising. So yeah, welcome back to another room. This isn't the same one as before. I don't know if you guys want to know that or not. Doesn't really matter, you'll see a lot of these, so it's okay if you start getting confused. Anyway, you should probably start moving a bit more, because like this is getting kind of boring.
Can I just start doing jumping jacks just to spite the dude?
Please don't. You're probably gonna
Don't.
die.
No, let's not make the guy annoyed or just any more pissed than the person it probably is. We'll just follow the rules for now and just go on with the whole thing.
So,
Okay, do you need me to
what are the
describe
other-
some more doors?
Yeah, please.
Through one of the doors. Oh. I'm just unplugged. Okay. Through one of the doors to your right, I had to make sure I knew the right direction. To the door to the right, you can hear running water. The door in front of you, what's the word for it? You can hear fire crackling, like you can hear fire noises. To the door to your left, you can hear people talking again. The door below you, you hear absolutely nothing, and you feel absolutely nothing. And the door above you, you hear a lot of footsteps, a lot louder than before, and they all seem kind of synchronized to some sort of rhythm.
What was the one below us you cut out?
There's absolutely nothing. Like, you can't see anything, you can't hear anything. It's just kind of empty.
Well,
What was
let's
it, Dan?
actually
Do we have our
try.
starter powers still? Do we
Well,
have like
let's-
starter powers?
Yeah, I
Can we
can't
actually
remember
start
what
by trying to open the doors this time?
Yeah, you guys didn't do that last time, so you guys can open
Let's
the
start
doors.
with the doors.
Okay, I opened the water door, the running water door.
I
You-
opened the door with the fire crackle.
Okay, so in the water door, it's a beautiful oasis. There's a waterfall and like a pond and like little fishies swimming in it, and it's just it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful like just oasis.
Okay.
And you open the fire door. When you open the fire door, it looks like a campsite with this bonfire, and it's in the middle of the woods. However, it just looks very calming and relaxing, and it's nighttime when you look through that door too.
Looking through the door makes Green smile because it reminds her of the time with her sister and her father.
Aw,
Oh.
not gonna be seeing much of them.
Oh no.
Oh.
Please.
It also kind of makes Zeph smile because it reminds her of her old home, so. Also kind of makes her sad. I opened the door on the floor just to see if there's
Floor.
anything that
Floor
we can
door.
see.
There's literally nothing.
Floor door.
Is it just a void?
Basically.
Do we see Gaster floating around?
What's going on?
Our DM is having struggles.
Struggles with the DM.
Yay.
Hello?
Okay, we
Hello.
can hear you
Oh, there
now.
we go.
Welcome back.
What happened?
I was quiet. I wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
Okay.
What's in the floor door?
Just
Nothing.
it looks like a void. It's pitch black.
Okay.
You can't see anything.
Is
Just
Gaster there?
No.
Gaster floating.
Green, can you fly up and check the ceiling door? Because we
Got it.
can't.
Green flies up to the ceiling door and peeks open. Peeks it
On the
open.
ceiling door, as you open it, you just see like a square tile, and it looks like it's a part of like some sort of fancy flooring. As you open it, you can hear music playing, and it sounds like there's a bunch of people there. Like, it's very like classy music though. It's not like rave music or anything. It's just like, do 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 do, sort of thing. Like, I know.
This gives Green a bad feeling because she doesn't really spawn royalty that.
Yay.
Okay.
Then I can't remember what was on the other side of the
You
left
can hear
door,
people
but
talking.
I'll open it and see what it is.
As you open it, it leads to what looks like a small town. Now, this one looks a lot smaller than the other towns that you saw, but there's still people walking, just, having a good time. It just looks like a peaceful, quiet, small town. But through this door, it's daytime.
I'm drawn towards either the waterfall or the campfire door.
For me, for Green. It's the fire door, waterfall door, and she's thinking about the town door.
Watermelon. And please don't just say I'll go with whatever you guys want. You guys actually need to agree on a door.
Yeah, like
she's probably drawn more to the waterfall.
okay.
All right. Seeing that you two are fond to more of the waterfall, I go ahead and just head through the water. And just
All
So
right.
you go through the waterfall door.
Yes. Waterfall door works for me.
You go through the waterfall door, and it looks like you're outside. Like, it feels like you're outside. It's a little cloudy, but it's not raining. It's kind of peaceful. Like, it's pretty quiet. You can hear, like, nature noises. And, it seems pretty chill. Like, it seems like a good resting area.
Sure.
The voice on the intercom comes on. Oh, I don't think you guys were supposed to come here so soon. Oh well, I don't care. It's not like my boss will fire me for this. Just enjoy yourselves, I guess. Relax a bit.
For Green, it gives her another memory from basically family, but this time it's just Devlin and her just basically hang in like the waterfall like area, almost like this.
The pond reminds Xephina of the seeing pool from Lothlorien, aka the thing that allows her to see either parts of the past or parts of the future. She's basically reminiscing about her old home.
This is just like a hit in the face with. It's just like a bout of nostalgia just hits them in the face. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying.
That's pretty much what's going on with Zeph.
Watermelon,
And
what's
kind
your
of with green.
reaction?
Probably, I don't know. Probably just wandering around trying to see if there's any way out. She doesn't really have any memories with a waterfall, but she
Yeah.
does like nature, so she's enjoying herself.
As you look around, as Watermelon's looking, so I'm assuming Green and Xephina are just kind of like chilling near the waterfall, just like relaxing a bit, thinking, you know, reminiscing on happy stuff. I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Watermelon's looking around, you can see that like at some point when you're going through, you find a wall. It just looks, it's just a very realistically painted outside sort of mural thing. So yeah. But as you get further back, you can kind of see on top of the place where the waterfall is, and you can see a small door.
You're cutting out like a lot.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm ma'am. So, Watermelon, as you back up, you can see like a small door on top of the waterfall where the waterfall is. However, you would need to like climb up the waterfall to get there, like it's pretty high.
You cut out again.
You would need
Okay.
to climb up the waterfall to get to the door.
Is it
Um,
an easy climb?
It should be, it looks fairly easy.
Okay, well then she'll do the climb.
yeah, I mean, I guess Zeph can try to climb too.
I
Watermelon
wait,
probably
hold up.
screamed over to them like, "Hey, yo,
Door!
got it, door, let's go."
I mean,
Okay, so-
I see the door and I wanted to fly up, but I'll go ahead and suffer through the climb so I don't make everyone else feel bad that they don't have wings.
Okay.
I mean, she'd be nice. She won't leave anyone out.
Well, I mean, you also might want to fly because who knows, you might need your strength.
Yeah, like this stuff takes energy. Also, like
Yeah.
you guys don't have any food or water like on you unless you did when you left.
Before we climb, do we have like anything that could carry water?
No, I don't think so.
Dang.
Is there anything about the water that could hurt us?
It looks like a pond. Like it's clear and
Maybe-
see-through. However, there are fish in it and stuff. So, you know, you might not want to drink water that has fish and stuff in it, because fish
Yeah,
pee
or
in
the-
water.
Okay. Well, I was
Right.
about to say, like, don't
Mm,
drink out of
fishing.
ponds or anything. Always drink running water.
Yummy fish pee.
Wait, the waterfall. Green goes up to the waterfall and try and sees that it looks more pure than the one in the pond. So she starts looking around for at least something to make either a bucket or at
You
least
see
some type-
some bark that's fallen off the trees that's somewhat shaped like a bowl.
Yeah, before we climb, take like a small break to
Yeah, regain
Plant-
energy.
Rest.
hydration. Hydrate or dehydrate.
Green goes over to the conveniently shaped bull tree bark and goes over to the waterfall, putting it in hoping it holds enough water.
Okay, so you fill the makeshift bowl with water.
Zephina's wary of drinking the water just because she doesn't know if there's anything in it that could be poison.
So
Yummy.
do you drink the water? Who does and doesn't drink the water?
I don't.
Okay, you don't.
Green
Greentail
is worried,
does?
but Greentail takes a small sip of the water to see if
It
Watermelon
tastes
will take a
fine.
Green makes a thumbs up and drinks a bit more of the water.
Watermelon will also drink some as well.
Xephina kind of waits to see if there are any effects to the other two.
It doesn't affect them at all. It's just water, guys.
Alright,
Like,
Alright,
I'm
then
not
she drinks
tricking
some
you with
water.
this. It's just water.
Alright,
I
then.
just don't want
then
you guys
Zeph-
to die of dehydration.
Okay, after seeing that there's no adverse effect, Zeph drinks some of the water too.
Green also looked around at the nearby trees to see if there's any berries or apples that
There are
could
no
try
fruit
it.
on the trees.
they
There's like, it's
Other
just
than-
trees.
But the fish are tempting. The fish, even though the fish were tempting, she doesn't go fishing for them, and she just leaves them be.
Yeah.
Zeph kind of starts thinking more about how they're going to climb that wall with expending the least amount of energy. And also wondering if the rocks are slippery because they're wet from the waterfall.
Well, I mean, you do have a bird person with you that can roll to try to pick you guys up, but that'd take energy from one person. I mean, I don't think there's like an energy bar for D&D, but still, like, you know, you guys will probably eventually get tired, so.
Well, out of spite, I just say I could carry you guys up there. And I guess I'll like roll the d20. Is that right?
Yeah, I
D20?
need to pull up your sheet again to see
Right.
how much.
Gotta
strength.
pull up my sheet.
I
need
need
to-
to. You just need to roll.
Alright, so I gotta go to the Google thing. Okay. Roll the.
Also, Kylie, if I start doing something wrong, please cut in and correct me.
Alright.
Alright, rolling. I got an 8.
Ooh, you got an 8. Who's a 10? I'll say you struggle very hardly to pick up Xephina. You pick her up first. You struggle very hardly to pick Xephina up, and you just kind of just drop her on the top of the mountain. Not mountain. Like you just drop her in front of the door. Like, you know, you're exhausted. Like that. It was hard.
Well, Zeph is tall, so she could probably lean over and help Watermelon up if Green can't lift
Okay.
Watermelon as well.
Well, she needs Green. You need to roll again. She muted herself.
Okay.
Green, you need to roll again to pick up Watermelon.
Okay, so wait, I picked up Xephina?
Yeah, you picked up
And-
Xephina. Now you need to go back
okay.
down and pick up Watermelon.
Okay. With the struggle, I go down to Watermelon.
Yeah, you need to roll again though.
Yeah. I got a 20.
Oh,
Wow.
There you
Alright,
go.
guess
You
my help isn't needed at all.
You successfully picked up Watermelon with no problem at all. It was just like, wow, this is very easy.
And basically, even though Watermelon was easy to pick up and place down, I still just flop over on the floor because
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Xephina is tall. Xephina be tall.
You probably just had problem holding Xephina,
yeah.
like,
I mean,
and that made it
carry-
exhausting.
Yeah, just picking her up was just the hard. Probably was the hard part. Actually carrying her would not have been that bad.
Okie dokie, so. Okay, so you picked her up, and so you guys go through the door, I'm assuming. As you go through, you're in another one of those box sort of room with the doors and stuff. And the voice comes back on. Huh, guess you didn't really take that break for too long. Oh well, I don't even think you were supposed to get to that this early. But yeah, so I guess you just keep doing this. I'm assuming you kind of pick up the routine by now. Yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say. Just like, try to be more entertaining, you know, like, if I'm stuck doing this, I want to have some sort of enjoyment from it. So,
Okay.
like,
Green gets a little bit sassy. Oh, what? You want us to hurt or want us to get hurt or something, or eventually die?
they start laughing a bit. You know what? Actually, yes. It'd be very entertaining to see you guys try to kill each other. Now that is entertainment value.
Zeph is wondering where the hell their voices are coming from.
They start
basically
speaking
just-
again. They decide to make an offer. You know what? I'll make you a deal. If anyone kills someone, I'll let them get out scot-free.
Oh, okay. I literally said, oh, that, and just like, and literally, Green just literally says, oh, that, no.
So what's your guys' reactions to that? Do any of you want to take up the deal?
Zeph
Watermelon
just
just
takes a
puts her
step
puts her
back
hands up.
from the rest of the group, like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Watermelon just puts her hands in the air like, nope.
And Green just,
Yeah,
Great.
Zeph makes a point to keep her hands away from her knife, like, no, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Watermelon's arms are just in the air.
they groan and just kind of, they just seem more annoyed. Fine, but I guess I'll have to make this entertaining for myself, so, you know what, I'm lessening your choices. You can only go down the door on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on!
Now, there's still other
Hey, it's
doors,
better
so you
than
can
us having
try to
to
open
choose.
those, but, you know, who knows? They said you can only go down the door on the bottom, so who knows what that means.
Well,
Well, can we at least
Nonetheless-
know what the other doors kind of have to offer?
and what options we would have had before we tried to
All
pick
of
the
them
guy
are
off.
silent, and there's no light or anything from them. Like, they all look like there's nothing from any of the other ones. Any of them.
What about the one that they are making us go
The one
into?
on the floor. Yeah.
There's a slight glow coming out of the door, but other than that, nothing else.
I mean,
Well, Green peeks into the door on the bottom to see if there's anything bad about it.
It's a nice, cozy little house, and as you can see, there's kind of 3 piles of things, and you can't quite tell what they are from a distance.
I
I
mean,
mean, I guess we
don't
could
really
go
have a
in.
choice.
Yeah.
We can go in, but try to not take anything this time after the whole crystal incident.
Okay, so you go down the door, and as you... Oh, wait, no. Okay. So who goes down first?
Green just hesitantly goes through the door.
Do you fly down, or do you drop down?
I mean, I just use my wings to like floatfully drop down, and I'll
Okay.
go ahead and like.
So
And
you
if
get a
they-
pass on having to roll if you take damage or not, because you have wings and you can fly. Who goes down next? Because you need to roll to see how much damage you take.
I guess Zeph does.
Zeph goes down?
Guys, if you
Okay.
want.
Roll.
Me? Okay. I'm going over to the dice roller. Roll. I got 18.
18. This would add... What would this count for as far as... Because the higher you get, the less damage you take, but would anything be added as far as constitution, dexterity, strength?
Maybe dexterity.
Okay, so that's plus 3 dexterity, so you got 8, 9... So you got 11. I'll say you only got like... Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong character thing. That was an oopsie.
I have mine pulled up if you want me to send you the link.
I have it on my phone. It's just taking forever to load. I had
Okay.
Green Tails up. Sorry. Okay, so you got one. So you got a 9. I'll say you got like. You got 1 like hit point. You got damaged 1. So that leaves you at a 6 out of 7. Correct? That's how that works. Okay, so you got 6 out of 7 now. So you
I
got
have
slight damage.
I asked Steph if she's okay.
Yeah, a little bit of pain, but alright.
Okay, Watermelon, your turn to roll.
Please don't die.
17.
Oh, 17. Wow. And I think you I don't think you get any damage then, because I think you had pretty
I
high
rolled an
dex.
18 and I got damaged.
Wait, 18 or 8? I thought you said 8.
18.
Oh, well then you don't get any damage.
Okay, bet.
I thought you said 8. I was like, okay, that gives you up to a 9.
No, I did not.
Okay, you got 8, so that would leave you at 19. Yeah, you don't get any damage. You rolled a 9. Yeah, you don't get any damage either, so no one got hurt. Yay!
Yay! I was like,
Okay.
hold up.
So as you look at the 3 piles, each of them seem to be like photos and like things with sentimental value from each of you. Like one of them is a pile of like belongings of Greentails, pictures of Greentails' family and all that stuff. One of them is a pile of stuff from Xephina, and one of them is a pile of stuff from Watermelon's family and stuff. Like, you know, they're all 3 piles of like stuff that has a lot of sentimental value and pictures and stuff.
Would her
Green may or may not have started tearing up when she sees it.
would any of the pictures of watermelons have her father in it?
Yes, they have like family members, like a bunch of people that were important to you and stuff, like family members and stuff.
Anything with her father in it, she kind of just kicks away.
Zeph takes a step back from her pile of stuff just because she knows that there's no way any of it can be real, considering all of her people have been gone for a very, very long time.
Yeah, Watermelon has hard feelings towards her father, so she just kind of kicks away her father's
Is that
pictures.
pretty- And Greentail's just sitting there crying.
Also, Zeph
Yeah.
kind of didn't like her royalty before, so she also doesn't
Yeah.
want reminders of that.
Watermelon and Zeph are just being salty, and Green is just being sad.
Green's like,
Being
eh.
The voice comes
Numbers
back
like,
on the
nope.
intercom. You guys, seriously? Like, aren't you gonna be freaked out on how we have this stuff, or how it's your family and stuff, and, like, how you want to get back to them, and, like, nothing? Like, the only person who's crying is the green thing, and, well, I'll be honest, they seem kind of weak and stuff, so I expected that.
Zeph looks up and yells, "I'm the last of my kind. What do you expect me to do?"
They kind of
Stay
groan a bit.
silent.
I don't know, just something more than just stand there, I guess. Like,
Well,
you
no,
guys are so
what's happening?
boring. Like,
Zeph
You
just
know-
yelled, "I have everything I want from my old life."
they groan again. You know what? I think you guys need to just be attacked or something. Let me send in something easy, cause I don't want to be too hard on you.
Real quick question.
Yes.
Is there any of just her and her mother?
There's a few, like, there's a bunch of different pictures and stuff. Like,
Okay,
So, yeah.
she will probably take a few of her and her mother and just throw them in her pocket or something.
oh dear. Okay, nothing really happens, but still, it's just kind of like, oh, you took something.
Green takes the photo of her and her sister and basically the whole family portrait. Just yeah, you get it. Those are the only two pictures that she takes, and she just holds on to them.
Watermelon probably stomps a couple thousand on her father.
Cool.
Sorry, we temporarily paused for an intermission. So anyway, Watermelon, you kind of took some pictures, Greentail took some pictures, and Xephina's just annoyed at the voice thing.
For
cut it.
Green, she just like took 2 photos. One just really good photo.
Zeph's still just kind of yelling at the operator people.
They're just like, you gotta just stop it, you're
I'm
being
not
annoying,
lying.
you're being mean.
Stop it! You're bullying.
Being
It's
big
bullying.
Okay. So the voice thing is just kind of like, okay, you know what? I've been kind of holding back because I thought you guys would be way too weak to deal with this. So I'll give you something kind of easy. Anyway, I hope you like bats. And then they kind of just go away. And everything's kind of silent and it doesn't seem like anything's happening yet, so.
And Zeph kind of puts her hand on her knife, ready for whatever the heck is about to happen.
So,
what kind of weapons does Melon have?
I need to find that out. I don't know if you have any weapons on you.
Crap.
I think
I don't have our weapons.
I think, okay, you have, I'm gonna just say you have a mace on you.
Remus.
Yes. And I don't think Greentail. Okay, you have cooking utensils on you, Greentail.
What?
Pull a tangled and hit him with a frying pan.
Do a tangled.
Okay.
I'll be Remus, don't worry.
I got it.
Okay,
Sound good.
so you guys are just sitting here, and then all of a sudden you can hear like some wings flapping from a distance, and they sound like they're coming towards you, and you hear like kind of screeching, and next thing you know, there's about 4 to 5 bats just like swarming and starting to attack you.
Well, we should
So
probably be quiet because bats are blind but not deaf. They find stuff by echolocation.
okay, so if
Melon
I'm
does
correct,
follow
you
us.
guys I'm gonna just go in order of the voice call thing. So it's gonna be Watermelon, Greentail, and then Xephina. You guys have to go in order and try to attack the bats. In between turns, the
no.
bats will attack you. So, Watermelon, what do you do? There's bats flying. You have to do stuff.
Swing at one.
So you swing your mace at one. You have to roll.
Okay.
Just to let you know, when attacks start, people usually roll initiative, which is a 20. And
Okay.
yeah.
And then that's like you have a number that you can add to with an initiative.
Like
Roll
plus
a
2.
So
6.
everyone roll for initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Roll a
Watermelon,
6.
you rolled a 6. Green, what did you roll?
Let me take a screenshot of it, cause.
Okay. So Watermelon 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got a 9. You got an 18. 18 plus 1, so that's 19. And you rolled a 9. add... Wait, so you got 12. So what does the initiative do again?
It determines who goes first.
Okay, so with
Order.
that, Xephina actually goes first. So, what do you do,
Ah,
Xephina?
I guess I try to throw my knife at one of them.
Okay, you need to roll a 20.
I got a 12.
Got a 12. And so when they roll, do I add strength for that?
No.
No, so I don't add anything for attacks, right?
I think some weapons have a plus to hit.
I don't see anything for that.
Yeah, usually it'd be on the character sheet.
Yeah, I don't see any plus for weapons, so... No.
So no, yeah.
What did you get again? 12. Oh, I just realized these things only have 1 hit point, so... you hit one of the bats and they fall to the ground dead. Now I need to roll for the bats. Okay.
And I retrieve my knife.
You retrieve your knife.
Slightly. Just 2 claps
Okay.
for
So I'm gonna say one of the bats flies down and tries to attack Xephina to avenge their bat friend. Ooh, they got it funny. Xephina, you get hit. Okay, I think you lose 1 damage because these are very weak things. So you're now at a 6.
6, yeah.
So you're now at a 6. Now it is, I think, Greentail's turn now? It's Greentail's turn. So, Greentail, what do you do? What do you...
Well, personally, Green is a lover of animals. If she could, she tries
Wait,
to...
I think you actually have a spell for that.
Really?
Yeah, I think I gave you a spell that did something.
Yeah, druid.
Well, no, Greentail is a sorcerer, not a druid.
Watermelon's a druid?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got... I put animal handling as one of your skills.
Yes. Yes.
You get +3 for animal handling. So what does that do?
Well, you roll and a 20, and then you add the +3, and
Okay.
that's like based on the K. Do you want to try to make this a pet and make it friendly?
Okay, so are you gonna try to befriend one of these bats?
Well, I want to befriend the bat. I want to befriend the bats.
Okay, so roll a d20.
I got a 7.
Okay, 7. So that's a 10. That's half. I'll say it's that the bats will stop attacking you. However, they're still gonna be attacking everyone else because you kind of half did it. They're like, okay, you're chill. I'm not gonna be your pet, but okay, I'm gonna just go attack these other people. Ow.
Dang it.
Okay, so now time to roll for that. So one of the bats swoops
Green
down
is
and
so
tries
bad.
to attack Watermelon. They do pretty good. Again, they only deal like 1 hit damage, so... Can you take away half points of damage?
Why? It depends. I mean,
Because I rolled a 17. But they also do like very low damage.
well then, what do you mean? Like, what's the question?
Can you deal like half a point of damage?
Oh, I mean, if you want to, you can say that that's a thing, yeah.
Sure, it's a thing now. I made it a thing. So now now Watermelon is at Watermelon is now at 8.5 health. Now it's time for Watermelon to roll an attack.
Can I try to befriend one of them? Like Green did.
You also have animal handling. You get +2, so yeah, you can try that again.
Okay.
Oh, how I'm just violent.
You're the
I
only
got
one
an
who's
11.
actually attacking them.
I don't think I have animal handling as a skill.
No, you don't.
Got an 11.
I've
You
made
got
it.
an 11.
Well, the watermelon did.
You got
did-
a 13.
Watermelon did the job. I think the bats will back off now. Or
Okay,
just,
so
like,
you got a
be friends with us.
13 because you had to. The bats, you know, they kind of like they talk to the green person. They're like, you know, okay, you're chill. They talk to the watermelon. They're like, okay, you're chill. Now they're just ambushing Xephina.
Okay, so
Okay.
seeing.
No, I need to roll for the bats.
Okay, roll
So
for
the bats,
please.
you have like a few bats attacking you. Let's see how well they do. I got a
Okay,
14. They do okay. They're like, you know, kind of scratching you a bit. It's not really dealing too much damage. They're just kind of like, you know, scratching at you. It hurts a bit, but you're not fazed by it at all.
Alright.
So what do you do?
Zeph, seeing what the other two are doing, kind of tries to stand down and not attack them to see if maybe on their next goes the others can try to get them
So
to
are
stop.
you dodging? Would you say that's dodging?
Yes, I'm
an attack?
dodging.
Okay.
Yes.
You still need to roll to see if you successfully dodge. However, I don't think I can.
Hold on, I gotta get to it.
Would that add survival? Or no?
Acrobatics, probably, which is dexterity.
I'm trying to get back to the dice roller. Come here. Where is it? I have like 17 tabs open. Okay. I got a 6, which means I
Okay,
probably got.
6 plus
Not
1
die.
7. I'm gonna say you. So you're at a 6 currently. I'm gonna say you go down to a 5 because you know there's multiple bats attacking you,
Yes,
and
I
you
know.
didn't do the best job at dodging. You kind of like you went to dodge one, you kind of ran into another one, and you went to dodge that
I'm
one,
tall.
and one grazed you.
I just hit the deck.
Okay, so now I'm gonna roll for the bats again. They're just attacking Xephina at this point. They're very dumb. I rolled a 5, so they're kind of dumb, and you know, you flopped down on the floor while dodging them, and they're kind of just like, oh, well, I don't know how to attack that. So they kind of just start messing with your hair a bit, like, you know, scratching at your clothing, like, not really doing anything at all. They're kind of just flapping around you. Okay, so Greentail, what do you do?
I'm gonna do the spell again. Maybe I'm
It's
gonna
not
try
a
to
spell,
spell
it's just,
the animal.
I can see what spells you have, though, because you do have some spells.
Try to get these things to stop attacking me.
I want to try and get the bats to actually get that we're all friends. So we're all friends. We won't.
So you're doing animal handling again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Okay. Rolling. I got a 12.
You got 12. So you rolled a 15. That's pretty good. They're kind of just like look at you. They're blind. They kind of just are like, okay, I'm gonna stop messing with this person, and they kind of just start just flying around now. They're not really bugging anyone anymore. So I guess that's the end of the battle. 'Cause, like,
I want a pet.
Thank you.
wait, do you want to try to? Okay, so you want to continue this.
I want a pet.
So you want to try to make them one of your pets?
Yes.
Okay, roll for animal handling.
I got a
Please don't roll
19.
low and make them start attacking me again.
A 19.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that works.
Thank
so
God.
one of the
I'm
bats
not
is now
gonna
your
die.
pet. One of the bats flies and lands on your shoulder. You now have a pet.
Yes.
Thank God they didn't start attacking me.
The rest of the bats fly away and they carry the corpse of their fallen soldier with them. They're probably gonna go eat it. Yeah, they have a little bat funeral. His wife is very upset.
I didn't know that they could.
His wife is very upset. He had 2 children. How dare you murder him? So yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that the other two could befriend them.
So depressing, my god.
I don't have animal handling.
You actually have +1 for animal handling.
I'm just casually petting, being bat on my shoulder.
Okay, so as
I
they
do
fly
have
away, the voice comes back on. Seriously? You don't even fight them? You only killed one? You just gotta... They seem very frustrated and annoyed with this situation. Fine. Here, there's a door. Go through it. Go, just keep doing this. I'll... And then they just go away again.
I'm just casually petting the bat on my shoulder.
Zeva's kind of wondering if maybe she's in the best position with the controllers at this point, just because of the fact that she's the only one that actually attacked them.
Okay, so do you guys go through the door that appears?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
go
just-
through and you're
I just pull out to
in...
the guy. All I say, all I say is basically Green just says, "I'm not an animal murderer, okay? Stop."
Okay, so you go through the door, and this time, there's no door on the ceiling or on the floor. There's only 3 doors, because the one behind you disappears. There's only 3 doors, so there's not as many doors as there was before.
One at each door, people.
Through all of them, you can actually hear people talking. Through one of them, it sounds like there's a lot less people, but it does sound like it's raining. That's the one in front of you. On the one to the side, it sounds like there's a lot of people, and it sounds like a very busy street. On the one to your other side, it only sounds like one person kind of humming to themselves.
I go to the door with the person humming to themselves.
Oh no.
You open the door, and it looks like it's like a clearing in the woods, and you just see a person kind of spinning around, dancing, humming to themselves.
I go to the door in front of us.
The door in front of you. It looks very similar to the small town you saw before, except now it's raining. It's just a few people just walking around, having normal conversation, like, "Oh, it's raining. Why am I outside?" sort of thing.
When Watermelon will go to the last door.
On the last door, it looks similar to the busy shopping center you saw earlier.
Cut out.
Oh,
Cut out.
It looks like the busy shopping center that you saw earlier. There's like people buying stuff. And now you can get a clear look of what's being sold. Some people are selling food, water, stuff like that. Like, people are selling stuff.
Okay, well, I'll turn to the others and say, "Hey, there's food and water here in this store."
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's buy some food, people. We're gonna.
Yeah,
need it.
let's go buy stuff, I guess.
Okay.
Green
So you
says
go
that
through the
just
door, and the door
like
vanishes. The voice comes back on. However, they kind of need to however, they're being a little louder because of the crowd of people. Hey, okay. So, don't interact with the people here. They're not actually real. Yeah, you're just gonna waste your time. They're basically NPCs in a video game. So yeah,
Can
just
we buy stuff from them at least?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is just, just to get stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And at this point, they seem very just trying to rush the process and just get this over with at this point.
Do the vendors have anything that can boost my health back up? I feel like I have the lowest health of anyone right now.
Resting. Like sleeping, long rest, short rest.
Yeah, there is, it looks like there is, a person that's standing outside of a hotel trying to get people to go inside. Here, let me explain the scenario a bit better, because I feel like I'm not explaining this detailed enough.
You are cutting out a lot, so.
Yeah, also that. So you see, a few people selling some, apples, fruits, stuff like that, on one side. However, they seem to be kind of, trying to sell it for a higher price than it's worth, so you don't know if you should go. Towards the end of the street, you see this old lady just kind of, trying to get people to come to her hotel. There's an old lady trying to get people to go to her hotel. She's kind of just like, "Oh, come here, it's gonna be so nice. There's good comfy beds, and there's, it's a nice place." On the other side, there's a few people selling these, canteens of water, just some beverages and stuff. And finally, at the end, there's a person selling some weapons.
What?
Weapons.
Oh, weapons.
Stabby stab.
Stabby stabs.
What are the weapons?
They actually don't look like they're the best weapons in the world, but it's a few rusty swords, maybe a hatchet or two, it's kind of bottom of the barrel stuff that you just find laying around.
Well, something is better than nothing for Greentail.
Yeah.
I might suggest that you get something other than a frying pan. That's what Zeph suggests.
Yeah, I don't know if frying pans are very effective.
Say what?
I don't know if frying pans. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
They don't
maybe
stab.
I can knock something out.
I do kind of laugh as a statement because because it does sound funny because to me it's lighthearted.
Okay, so Greentail, you go to buy a weapon?
Yeah, I gotta buy a weapon and see if there's actually, even if the weapons aren't that good,
The cheapest weapon is a old rusty hatchet. and the most expensive weapon is a shiny sword.
How much is the shiny sword?
The shiny sword will cost you about 3/4 of the gold that you have left, and the rusty hatchet will only cost you 1 coin.
Is there anything in the middle?
There's a rusty sword that looks like it's kind of like, it looks like if you used it too much it'll just break. And that's about like half of your coins.
What if I gave part of my coins to Green so that she wouldn't have to spend quite as much and we'd kind of be on an equal playing field?
You can do that.
Okay, so what if Green, you and I go in half and half so we both spend half our coins on the nice sword so you actually have a decent weapon?
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So you get the sword. Now where do you go? Do you go to the hotel? Do you go get some food? Like, what do you do?
I mean, I probably should rest and heal up, so probably to the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys follow her?
Yeah.
I go over to this. I said I'll meet up with them momentarily. I just go to buy food and water.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that costs you like 1/3 of the coins that you have, and you get like a few apples and you get a pie. You get like a nice little bowl of fruit and stuff, and then like 3 canteens of water.
Right. Yeah. I then head back over to the hotel and meet up with Justin.
Okay, so the old lady looks at you guys. Oh, it's really nice to see you. Would you like to come and stay at my hotel?
Yes.
Yes. In a sweet
Yes.
tone, I just say yes, please.
Okay. She leads you inside, and it's not the neatest and cleanest place. It looks kind of run down. Then she starts speaking. It's been a while since I've had people come here. A lot of the people here tend to not make it this far. Who knows? Anyway, here's your room keys. Have a nice stay. She hands you a pair of keys, and there's only one room up the stairs.
Okay, I guess I go up to the room.
I say thank you to your. I follow them.
Okay.
I give like a small wave and then follow.
Okay. So now you guys are in the room. Do you all sleep, or do you all do some of you want to stay up, or do you eat? Like, you know.
I feel like I have to sleep, but at the same time,
Yeah.
someone could probably stand guard in
Yes,
case
in
something
case.
happens.
Well, Bruno will stay on guard until he actually sleeps.
Okay, in that case, Zeph sleeps.
Okay,
Watermelon
watermelon.
will take a small nap.
Okay, so you guys just resting. Greentail's just sitting there, standing guard. You know, everything seems nice.
I'm
And then
up.
like,
I'm up. I'm just up.
You're just
I'm
up.
like the owl I am. I'm just up.
okay, so you guys are relaxing. You know, you rest for like about an hour or so, and then all of a sudden you hear a voice over the you just hear the voice come back, and they're like, "Seriously, sleeping? Come on! You're trapped in this weird facility, and you don't know how you got here or why, and all you're doing is sleeping." They sound very irritated.
I'm injured. I'm trying to regain health. Fuck you, guy.
I just speak up to you guys. Listen, we don't know what's going on. We're kind of panicked. Give us a break.
I
Jesus.
just casually hiss at the again.
They groan again. You know what? Fine, but I'm not making this comfortable for you. All of a sudden, all the beds in the room disappear.
disappear.
Yes, they just disappear.
Well,
So if you were
I'll
sitting
sleep
on the bed, you
floor.
just fall on the floor.
I'll sleep on the floor. I'll be fine on the floor.
I'll sleep on the floor.
Probably propped
I
up
do.
against the wall.
I do. Yes, I do. I do fall. But it doesn't really bother me that much. I just stand up and. Dude, guy.
Zeph wakes up. What just happened?
Watermelon was
Yeah,
just against the wall the whole entire time. She was never on a bed.
Okay.
I explained to Zep that the guy was just irritating and just made us is now making us sleep on the floor.
Zeph's just like, alright, goes back to sleep.
Okay. So
Watermelon was the same. She just
eventually,
goes
like, you know. So eventually, you guys are well rested. You guys eat some of the fruit. You guys drink some of the water. And everything seems nice. You know, this is a nice little town. The people are pretty nice, except for the people
Everything seems
having
nice.
pretty high prices. Like, everyone seems nice. And it all just seems like it's, like, pretty cheery, pretty jolly, pretty good. All that stuff. So, do you guys try to escape, or do you guys stay here?
I mean, I still want to escape.
I want to go home.
Town doesn't mind green of with devil, but just to make sure but she does want to explore the area just a little bit to see if their house even is there. That's when she might actually get creeped out. But
okay. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but we'll have to continue this on the next part, because we've already been recording for over an hour.
I'm all for doing this again. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I feel like if we do another part, it will, or at least record another part, like we might just do this on our free time if we want to. But, recording another part might partially depend on how well this video does, so, like, if you guys are watching this and you want another part, try to make this video turn out good and give me views and subscribers, because I really want to do something for 100 subscribers.
I can promote this on my channel as well.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'll promote this on my channel.
Yay. So yeah, that's about it. I know this was a bit of a mess, not as much as a mess as the last episode, which if you haven't seen that, go watch that, because that is a train wreck.
Disaster. I had to help you edit the audio for that one.
Yeah,
that
was a big mess. That was a
I'm
mess.
still waiting to see if I'm able to actually help edit your videos.
Yeah.
I want to be a part of your. I want to be a part of you.
That sounds creepy. You're already my clone, so like.
I'm not your clone.
Twin.
I'm fine with twin, not clone.
Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys will like to see a part 2, and if you actually really liked this video, go ahead and subscribe. Like, I really want to do something for when I get 100 subscribers, and I'm kind of close, so yeah, just click that button. Like, you don't even have to turn on notifications. Just click that button. Just do it. Just do it.
Just subscribe to Zom.
Just subscribe to me, okay? I don't care if you watch my
Subscribe.
Subscribe to ZomPod.
Subscribe.
And just to put this out here, I think everyone did great.
Yay!
First times for some people.
Yay! Logan approves.
Yay.
This mostly is basically my first time. Really, it is.
Well, it absolutely is the first time I've ever played. And it's a lot
my
of fun.
second time, and the first time was just chaos.
So yeah,
I turned into a unicorn and bit off someone's arm.
That sounds like an adventure.
yeah.
It was. It
And
was.
who knows? Maybe after this campaign, in the future, if this podcast is still going on, we might do more D&D stuff. I mean,
Absolutely.
like I said at the beginning of this is kind of just supposed to be a we do whatever we want over a voice call and just chill out, very lightly edited it, like,
I'm willing to do a D&D live stream on my channel. Like,
that would be fun. No,
That would be so much fun.
I should probably stop the recording, but I do want to say this, that I actually have an idea for a campaign based off of Sandersides.
You cut out.
Okay, I need to repeat this. I have an idea for a campaign, or just like an idea for characters and stuff based on Sandersides. So if you want to do that on your channel at some point, because
absolutely, like I'm up for doing that.
Most of your content, that would be fun. So
yeah, like I am so on board with like if you want to DM me and we can work that out.
Yes,
like I'm so on board.
Let's do that. Okay. Anyway, moving aside planning stuff for YouTube while we're still recording. I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe. Watch more stuff. Go check out everybody here. I think everyone here has a channel except for our special guest.
Also me, except also me,
Greenfield
because
technically
I don't have a channel yet.
Yeah.
So I've got to put content.
It was nice to join.
Yeah, it was
Nice
fun.
meeting you, by the way.
So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you the next time.